Before I get too much into this video, I want to correct an error from a previous video when I talked about Tesla certified pre-owned and the incredibly low depreciation rate of Tesla Model 3s. Of course, Tesla doesn't have a CPO program anymore, and I shouldn't have used that term in the video, but it does still have and sell used cars, which, even though not CPO, are still sold by Tesla as used and thus tend to have a higher sticker price than used Model 3s sold on the open market. Sorry for the confusion, but I did want to clear that one up. Okay, while we've known for some time that Tesla has been well ahead of its promised schedule for Model Y, thanks to Tesla Model Y sightings all across North America, and of course, Tesla CEO Elon Musk saying as much in both Tesla's earnings call and on social media. And while we've known that the first deliveries would take place next month, we've remained in the dark about exactly when in March those first cars would drop. And now we have an answer, as soon as March 15th. And I'm going to go through some of the things that you need to know about those deliveries, as well as detail why I think Tesla has chosen these dates for the release of its fourth mass-produced car and the fifth model to bear the Tesla name. Let's deal with delivery details first. Tesla has been sending out emails to customers with Model Y reservations, asking them to finalize their purchase and pick a date when they will be available to take ownership of their brand new car. According to what we can glean from those who have excitedly posted on social media about Tesla reaching out to set up a delivery date, the earliest slots being offered appear to be around March 15th, which, if you look at your calendar, is 2.5 weeks from when this video is being filmed and released. As has always been the case with new vehicle releases from Tesla, the first people to get a car will be the ones who've shelled out the extra money over the headline entry-level model for a higher-end, range-topping model. In the case of Model Y, that is, of course, the Model Y Performance, a vehicle which costs $60,990 before extras and upwards of nearly $70,000 if you opt for a multi-coat paint and full self-driving capabilities. Although they'll get an estimated 280 miles per charge, a top speed of 155 miles per hour, and a sprint time of just 3.5 seconds, only Performance Model Y customers who are content with 5 seats, not 7, are being contacted about delivery slots, as the 7-seat Model Y isn't due to enter into production until next year, alongside the standard Model Y. While we're on the subject of specs and options, I should note before someone comments below that the range of Model Y Performance does seem to depend on the vehicle setup. Right now, Tesla lists Model Y Performance as having a range of 280 miles per charge, but the EPA filing for the vehicle suggests the range is actually 315 miles per charge. The discrepancy here is down to wheels. The Model Y Performance wearing 19-inch wheels will get the higher range, but the 21-inch Uber turbine wheels, that's a great name, drop that down to 280. But let's get back to the whole matter of deliveries. While the Model Y is following Tesla's standard practice of most expensive model first, what is exciting is the fact that Tesla appears to be fulfilling orders not just from the west coast of the US, but also the east coast and other places too. We've heard from at least one person on the east coast who's been contacted about delivery. Further, the amount of time that people have to wait to get their car appears to be far different to previous delivery schedules. According to at least one report, someone who just ordered their Model Y this month has already been given a delivery date of next. This could mean that either Tesla's production is already ramped up to significant volumes and most people who ordered a Performance Model Y can expect to get their car in the next few months, or the person in question happened to spec the exact model that Tesla has in production right now. If Tesla's production volumes for Model Y are already high, that is fantastic news for Tesla, although it could mean, as I'm sure someone will suggest, that Model Y demand is low. But given what I know about Model Y order process and how much interest there is in this car, I think frankly that's very unlikely, and thus the more obvious Occam's razor explanation is that production is already ramped up especially when you consider how far ahead of schedule Tesla has been with Model Y in recent months. But why were these dates chosen? March 15th through until the end of the month? Well, I think that's significant for two reasons. First, March 14th, the day before deliveries are scheduled, is 1 year to the day that Tesla unveiled Model Y for the very first time. And if I had to guess, Tesla will choose either the 13th or the 14th of March as the first official delivery day, with a big delivery ceremony. Why? Well, because it would mean that Tesla took just 1 year to go from pre-production unveiling to series production, something that's not only just a feat of logistics for any automaker, but concrete proof to Wall Street and the rest of the auto industry that Tesla is very much established as a brand and very much out of startup world. The second reason for picking those dates? Well, I think that's more to do with financials. Picking the 15th as the first available date for deliveries means that Tesla has 16 days to deliver as many Model Ys as possible before April 1st, which of course is the start of the second quarter. For Tesla, any Model Y deliveries it can shoehorn into the end of the first quarter in that 2-week, 2-day window will reflect positively on the company's balance sheet. And while Elon Musk hates Wall Street with a passion, and the way that Tesla is treated by many analysts, delivery figures are always good for the company's books. Even if something goes wrong and Tesla can't ramp up deliveries as it might be planning to, that will be okay too, because 2 weeks of initial deliveries aren't going to be heavily criticised if they aren't quite what analysts think they should have been. Every automaker has a reasonably slow ramp-up of deliveries, and to be fair, every single automaker does the same as Tesla. Just think about when launches of other electric cars from rival companies occurred. They were nearly always at the end of a year or the end of a quarter. So there you have it. That's what we know about Model Y and the upcoming delivery schedule for the same. Are you waiting for your Model Y? Have you heard about your delivery date yet? And when do you expect to get yours? Let me know below. Obviously, I don't know quite when the cars are coming to New Zealand, but let me know when your predictions are. That's it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.